Hey families, I decided to pop on because I thought it'd be good if we did kind of like this whole unboxing of what you're really unbagging, of what you're gonna get on Sunday when you come through and get our kit pickups. I'm gonna give you some little helpful tips because we want this not to overwhelm you. We want it to be something that you and your family enjoys doing together and it doesn't stress you out. Now, here's the thing. We know everybody has different schedules, some with work or the way kind of your family life works. So we want you to figure out what is the best rhythm and how this works for your family. Now, we will be giving you ideas of maybe do things on certain days, but it's really up to you. So I'm just going to walk you through. Now, what we're going to do with our family is this is kind of what we did with remote learning. We had a bin that we kept a lot of our stuff in because really we took over the kitchen table. So designate a space in your house where you want to do the crafts together or the small group time together or watch the story together. Make sure you have your supplies. Now, some of the supplies you will need to get ready and have available: markers, pens, paper, stuff like that. The supplies we don't think you may have, we are putting those in your bags for you. And we'll let you know each week kind of what you need and what you don't need. So in my bin, I have some of my markers and my paper, and I'm ready to go. So we know that some of you have elementary kids and preschool kids, and I wanted to kind of talk through how that is going to work because it could seem a little confusing. Now, normally in our in-person VBS, our going into kindergarten in the fall, we put them with our preschool kids. The big reason for that is because there's a lot of movement in the building and it's easier to keep them kind of contained in a certain area. And our elementary kids move around. So we kind of customized it based on your family because we wanted to make it a little easier for you. So if you have a preschooler and a going into kinder, we gave you 2 preschool kits. If you have a going into kinder with elementary kids, we gave you elementary kits. If you kind of have it on the middle, we kind of you'll see kind of what you get. If it does not work for you this week and you want a different kit for your kids, just please email us and we will customize it for the next week. Let us know by Wednesday because Wednesday is our day that we put our kits together. So if you have just a going into kinder, we went ahead and just gave you the preschool one to do. Okay. Now you will receive your bags and everything you will have is going to be in your bag. So I wanted to open that up and let you see what is in that. So, we have a start here, which kind of walks you through a bunch of the different information about VBS. All of this stuff is really in detail in that email. The parents start here. I was very wordy. I apologize. I just wanted you to have all the information you needed, okay? It also gives you kind of a sample schedule of certain things you can do on certain days. You do not have to stick with that schedule. We think parents, your spiritual health is important to us, and when you are going to lead and disciple your kids, it's important to focus on you as well. So we have included and will include it every week a parent devotion, and this is just a scripture you can read, some thoughts you can focus on, and then kind of the question for the week. So this is something we want you to do first. So whenever you do your quiet time, maybe first thing Monday morning, you want to wake up and read this to get your heart and mind right to lead and disciple your kids throughout the week. So we'll provide these every week. We have, and then you'll see this is our elementary. We kind of get through, hold on, I should have put this in order. There is your week 1 elementary small group. So you'll see small group is just the time that you get to sit around with your kids and do some sort of activity together and have conversations together. Now, don't worry. It says what you say. And so you can read off and put it in your own words. And then there's some questions you can ask your kids. So there's activities, and this is just small group time that you can have with your family. I would recommend doing it at your table. Our family is doing this with our neighbors, so we're going to sit on the driveway and do our small group time together. But we've given you everything you need, and a very important thing is the memory verse. We think memorizing scripture is important. It gets placed on our heart, and we remember it when we need it. So there's the memory verse that we're challenging everybody, including parents, to learn by the end of VBS. So it gives you what you say. Now, here's the cool thing. prayer is important, and it's important to just get together and have our kids lift up some of their prayer concerns, and prayer is a good time that we just spend time talking to God. Let me look in here. So each of our elementary kids, and we also have bigger ones for preschool kids, we have prayer journals, and there's a guided time at the very end that you can jot notes, write it down, and you together as a family can pray. We love challenging our kids to pray. The more practice they have talking with God, the more they find that they can talk to God anytime, whether they close their eyes or when they're walking or when they're running or when they're singing in the shower. Prayer is an important part of our spiritual journey. So they have their own prayer journals. Let's see what else is in our bag. We have memory verse. Now, this says on the back, it says hanging on your bathroom mirror. And because we're going to be washing our hands all the time, right? We've been doing that, and we're brush our teeth morning and night, to have our scripture in front of us and challenge our kids and ourselves to read it every time we're in the bathroom and see the mirror. And it's so fun because it's let us keep looking to Jesus, because our focus is on Jesus this summer. So that'll be in there that you can hang up. We also have our home activity, which is really our craft. And so we've given you the supplies that can be done on another day. So it gives you the things you need to do, and like I said at the end, it gives you exactly what to say. So choose as a family what day you're going to do the small group, what day you're going to do the home activity. We have a missions project, and we'll be sending out weekly challenges as well. Now, we did put a snack in there. Maybe use that snack when you're doing your small group together. Okay, and all your supplies are in there. Now, our family missions, we'll show you more on this, but we're going to be trying to give you different things that you as a family can do each week. The first week is planting a seed, because we're talking about the beauty of God's creation. Let's see what else. Okay, here's what I love. I love sticker charts. We've done them before with chores, and we're about to start them with summer reading lists. But we have a family chart, and what we want you to do is each time, this would be good to keep in your bin, to put it on the fridge, so it's kind of an accountability. And as your family goes through all the different weeks, you can check them off. So we have stickers. Just so you know, the craft is the home activity, so it says that on the top. Large group is what you kind of begin the week on. It's about a 30-minute video. And it includes just a fun video about the theme. It has about 2 songs, and then it has the Bible story lesson for the week. And there's a game or a question that you as a family can discuss. So it's about 25 to 30 minutes. So figure as a family when that works best for you. The link will be in your email, or it'll be on Facebook. Facebook, you can watch it on computer, tablet, probably your smart TV, but I'm not very smart, so I don't know if I would know how to do that on mine. But it's important to really watch that as a family together, and parents to be right alongside your kids and singing the songs and practicing the dance moves with them. So large group, I recommend doing that the very first thing you do the entire week. Okay, it kind of sets the stage for what we're going to be talking about. Okay, in all of your bags, there is going to be a flat Jesus. And this is what we want you to color it. It's kind of like it's just like the idea of the flat Stanley. I realized as we did this, we printed on just regular paper. I would recommend putting a backing on it to make it firmer, and then popsicle stick it, and then you have your flat Jesus. So Jesus can stay in your bin. Now the idea is, our goal for the whole month is to focus on Jesus. So we want Jesus to come with us on a variety of different things. So if we're playing outside, or if we go to the swimming pool, or maybe our family takes a little trip over a weekend, let's remember to bring our flat Jesus with us. And if we can take pictures, be sure to share those. You can mark it off on your chart, and we're going to be putting together some fun slideshows and some videos, because we love seeing pictures, and this is one way that we can connect and engage and continue to connect with you throughout the summer. So that's flat Jesus. All right, preschool, and our preschool, or even our going into kinder, they are also going to have, there's going to be a separate video, a large group video, and it's more on a preschool going into kinder kind of scale. It's Ollie in the clubhouse. And so if you have kids in both age groups, feel free to watch both, or if you just want to watch one, or if you want to find special time to spend with each of your kids. Once again, you can customize it to whatever works best for your family. We didn't want the preschoolers to feel left out, so they also have a little larger prayer journal with kind of things that they can focus on. Parents, you can help them write, or if they're practicing their writing, they can write it in there. We also gave them coloring pages for the different topics, so everybody gets their own prayer journal. One added thing that preschoolers are going to get is a placemat, and you can use washable markers, or you can use washable markers, washable crayons, dry erase markers. It has kind of the topic for every week that we're going to be discussing, and they can draw a picture about it, and it gives you prompts. Keep these in your bin or at your table. And so it just, the whole idea of focus on VBS, or focus on VBS, sorry. Focus on Jesus is kind of going to be before us. And as parents, we can lead our kids and have conversations. We can realize we can have conversations at any time, at the dinner table, when we're outside playing or whatever. So this is our first time trying this, so we're pretty excited about it. Share your photos with us when your kid does it. Also, it's probably important to keep in your bin or to keep handy is the Bible. Maybe your kid has one, or if you have one. It's really important that we help kids practice finding scripture in the Bible, and they can use start learning how to, when you're looking up the verses, is to go ahead and find it and look it in the Bible. I love marking in my Bibles. I love taking notes and stuff. It's whatever your family prefers to do, but make sure you have a Bible with you. Now, I think I have gone over everything that's in your bags. Thank you if you watched this entire thing. I wanted to make sure you have the information that you need. And once again, customize this for your family, whatever works best for you. Thanks for being flexible with us and offering us grace. This is our first time doing this. We may have gotten some things wrong this week, and we may learn next week. So just the more you can communicate with us, to be honest, we may have forgotten to put something in your bag. Hopefully you have it if we did, but thank you for journeying with us. And just so you know that we are praying for you and your families, and we're excited that you as parents or grandparents get to lead these conversations, these faith conversations with your kids in your home. We hope this is going to be something that if you kind of find a routine on these different things, that when VBS ends and we enter into the month of July, we're still going to be resourcing you with different ideas and Bible stories and stuff and videos to watch and stuff like that, that it just becomes a habit. And we really look forward to partnering with you on your kids' faith journey and as you disciple your kids in your home. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to find me on Facebook, Christy. I'll be posting a lot on our Facebook page to keep engagement. I'll be sending out weekly emails for those of you that aren't on Facebook. The more that we can continue to connect and support each other, I think the more impactful this VBS is going to be. You can email me as well. Oh, one more thing. If we've had some parents email that they are going to be going maybe on a trip during this time, we have all the supplies ready and cut and gathered. We are prepping the bags every week. So if you want to get bags to be able to take with you on vacation, or if you needed a couple extra supplies because you're going to be meeting up with family members, we would be happy, because continuing to focus on Jesus even when you go on vacation and go elsewhere is incredible, and we hope that's something you will do. Now, if during this time, based on your comfort level, if you're having conversations with your neighbors and you want your neighbors to join you and have a driveway VBS, we would love more opportunities that we can get people focused on Jesus and just sharing his life-giving story, the better. So we are keeping VBS registration open. Please communicate with us and send us emails and make sure they get registered. The registration is still up. Now, for those of you that did register probably prior to Wednesday of this last week, which June, I don't know, 3rd, 4th, whatever that is, your kid has some swag in the bag. There's some fun headbands. They can be neck. You can use them as masks. So they do have some fun swag that you will see what Miss Allison and I were wearing in our video. So that's one of our gifts for you. So thank you for taking the time to stay with me as we unpack what's in our bags. We hope you and your family have a great VBS journey. See ya!